Hi guys, this is iFreak Vampire, or iFreak, otherwise known as Chinese Fighting Muffin on DeviantArt. I'm here with a BJD Addicts Prompt 6. Where do you keep your dolls? Well, I only have one doll at the moment, but I have more coming in. So I went to a local thrift shop and I purchased this really awesome cupboard. I've got my Fairyland doll box up there, and it's really tall. It's about maybe 6 foot tall. I'm almost 6 foot a head under, and this is about a head taller than me, so I'm just estimating. But yes, let's go. Inside you can see where Rain is sitting on her IKEA bed with an array of soft toys that I've got for her. They're her pants that I made her pajama pants. But yeah, it's got 3 shelves. It's got the top shelf that I kind of call the attic at the moment. It's got the bottom shelf and the lower shelf where I keep all my storage. But I'll go through all the shelves right now with you. So, we'll start with where Rain is sitting. This here is Rain. You can see it quite a bit better than my webcam because I'm using my mobile at the moment. Yeah, you can see more in detail instead of just her being a weird white blob on the screen with me. Here I have the IKEA bed, as I said. I've got her clothes or a dress hanging up on the side, and there's little sections here where you can put these metal clips in and insert different shelves. So that's pretty cool. And I just have some necklaces and that really cute kind of cross that I was going to decorate with. And yeah, that's mainly the first area. I also have this really neat wrought iron chair. Hope you can see that better now. It's out of the dark. It's kind of in proportion to USD or MSDs, but I got it from the dollar shop. I thought it was really neat. I've also got from the dollar shop, the same one, a cute, really little miniature, what do you call it, stocking. Brain blank. But yeah, and it's kind of a bit big, but I think it's really cute, and it was very cheap. Okay, so the top shelf. I'll stand back a bit so I'm not blocking the light source. This is mainly for just stuff I've collected for when I build like a room diorama. Not in this, because it's a bit small and this is just for storage. But I was going to build my own bookshelf kind of thing and make a little room diorama for Rain and her sister when I get her in the future. But yeah, there's just some little knickknacks for the room. I got a snow globe, a Day of the Dead skull that my friend made me in art class, hand painted little porcelain tiger from the markets, a little telephone booth, like English or British style telephone booth, and a really cute little Totoro stamp pad. It's on a tree stump, and you've got the little Studio Ghibli sprite. He's a bit small, but I'll zoom out. There you go, you can see him. He's on the side, and whoops, sorry for the clanging. This is the Eiffel Tower, most obviously. It's a little souvenir that's from France that my grandmother got me, and I thought it was really great because as far as my backstory goes for Rain, her mother and her are from France, and her father, or like her biological father, and they're all from there, so I thought that was really cute because she is really connected to her biological mother, so that's cool. Also got a nifty little photo frame. I'll bring him out so you can see him a bit better. It's just got some random default picture in it, but it's really cool and to scale, I guess. I've got a shelf up there that I'm painting. This I was going to reupholster with a different fabric, but it's a cool little, it's like a little puff or like an ottoman that they call it. It's more so MSD or USD or smaller doll size, but I thought because I'm going to get them in the future, I'll just purchase it from the dollar shop. And these are what my partner got me. He thought they were pretty funny. They're tiny little novelty alcohol bottles, just for the wall, just for laughs. Also, I have a little $2 store hat that fits Rain perfectly. It's got a little sequined spider and a veil. And I'm not going to put it on there now because I'll mess up her wig. But it does fit. I also got this rocking chair that rocks. You'd want it to because it's a rocking chair. But yeah, also for smaller dolls. And the last thing for smaller dolls, a tiny little trolley. It's got a working bread section. Mind all the mess. That's just some bracelets and stuff that I was going to convert into a necklace for Rain. And yeah, that's the top shelf. Sorry for rambling. And now we'll go down to the bottom very quickly into the dark abyss. Excuse me more. I have a mirror that I'm going to paint black when I make her room. I've got a box for Rain's clothes. I've got a bag of fabric for sewing pillows and stuff. I made her pants, yeah, but not the best seamstress, so it's a work in progress, my skills. I also have an MSD sized birdcage chair. I can't remember the original company that makes these, but I got this secondhand off someone. It was really cheap, and just a warning to, if you do, I'm gonna take a seat, if you do see it from the company, it's not Dolmore, can't remember though, but the wire is very cheaply made and bends out and in really easily, which is the lightest of touch. I'm not even putting pressure on that. So it's a great prop, but just be mindful if you do see it online. Yeah, it's just when you're moving it about, just be wary of that, because it will bend in. Kitty! Knots has come to explore. I'm opening the cupboard. Like Knots. And bubble wrap. It may not seem amazing or incredible or anything different, but this leads me up to my little special update news. Yes, Knots, bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Rain is going to go overseas to the US to get a new face-up from Shallow Sleep Aesthetics on DOA. She's also on DeviantArt as Aizen Yuri. Forgive me if I've pronounced that wrong, but oh well. But yeah, Rain will be getting a brand new face-up. So this is the default from Fairyland, and as much as I really love it, like, I've got a picture on my Flickr that's more in detail, but as much as I love this, it's just not her character, and I want something that's more her. So she's going off, and that's why I've got the bubble wrap. I just have to find a box big enough to store that gigantic doll box in, to pack it with some peanuts. Yeah. Oh yeah, also the necklaces, the little Halloween ones that I got from the dollar shop, which is pretty cool. I think that's about it, other than a little lantern I got for $3 for her room. It's a little candle kind of lantern. It's got these little holes you can kind of see, but if you put a light source in there, the light beams out of it, so it's not all just closed in. Put that there. But yeah, this is where I keep my dolls, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, just lastly, I'm sorry, this video is probably pretty lengthy as is, but on the door you can kind of see this structure. Well, if we unclip it here, and don't mind the blur, we roll it down like so. It then becomes a nifty little table that I do my sewing on. I am now doing mostly all my videos on. There's Knots checking it out. And yeah, and it's really cool, and I do all my craft and everything on there because I love home crafts and recyclable crafts that I really want to do for like mainly my ball jointed dolls as well. But yeah, just gotta click it back into place. You just press it inwards, and excuse my fingers, and you just click it in here. Sorry if that made a lot of clanging, but yeah. Also, just quickly, I find this method of making a video much more less stressful, because of course you can't see me, and I know I gotta work on that, but hopefully this video was better and there was no umming and ahhing and stuff. But thanks for watching. Rain says bye bye. Cheers.